Konnichiwa, yahoo! Hi everybody, happy Piatniza. Hello! Privyatki! How's everybody's Friday and Saturday going? I don't know what to say. I have too much to say and I don't know where to start. And I'm kind of tired. Like, I don't know, physically or mentally. I slept all day. I went to bed at 11 p.m. yesterday, and I was like, it was like all fine and good. I was happy because I was going to bed earlier, and then I woke up at like 8. And I just like wasn't feeling it. Like I was like, oh my god, like I'm always tired every morning. But for some reason, sleeping a normal amount just made it so much worse. So I messaged my teacher and I was like, yeah, I can come in today. Also, there was a tuberculosis outbreak up where I live. So I was like, just to be safe, I'll stay home if I'm not feeling well. It is 3:05 a.m. here. I'm not like physically sleepy because I've been like in my bed all day. I think I'm just like, not burnt out, but like just kind of mentally tired. Tuberculosis? Shit, that's that's a funny sentence. That's not a normal sentence, but is it like normal over in Europe? Are you guys familiar with that? Because I don't know what the fuck tuberculosis is. But yeah, so I was like, I might go to my second class, which was at 1 p.m. So that's quite a bit of a difference from like 9 to 1. So usually when I take off my first class, I wake up naturally on school days at like 9:50 a.m. That's like sleeping in for me. So I thought I was gonna wake up at like 9 or 10. I woke up at 4:50. So I slept for 16 hours, and maybe that's just like normal winter Ichigo activities. But I was pretty disappointed in myself. In USSR, in a bit of early Russia, every kid got vaccinated against tuberculosis. I had to get tested for it before I went to my school. Who is DMing me? Everyone had the vaccine, got a scar on my shoulder. What? Why? Was it like a huge ass needle? I think I got my tuberculosis vaccine when I was a kid. But anyway, other than that, how are you guys? I'm debating if I want to tell my long story about my horrible, awful, shitty week. But on a positive note, I found a beer that I like. So that's pretty good. I see why people ruin their families over it now. I totally get it. I understand. Spill it. It's not even like funny. It's cartoonishly bad, but it's not like... I don't think you guys would be laughing at it. It sucks so much. It was just back-to-back sucking. It was like... The Monday that I posted, this is the worst day of my life, it did not let up the Tuesday and Wednesday. I didn't stay up until 3 a.m. for you to just not say the stuff you've been hyping up all week. Oh, my bad. I guess I'll say, I just don't know if it'll be that entertaining. Maybe I've just had to repeat myself so many times this week, like explaining why I've been late to school. Possibly. Gah. Anyways, I guess I'll start then. Where to start? Let's start with Monday. This is the shittiest week of my life. It only lasted 3 days, luckily, but it very well could have lasted till Thursday and Friday. But yeah, so Monday, I'd rather die than be a European. Aren't you? If you're white, aren't you technically European? Monday, Let me think. I think I'm so burnt out of this week that I've lost my memory. Monday. False. Are you not white? Are you not Caucasian? I'm not white, as you remember Ichigo. Oh yes, secret third thing. So Monday I woke up for school. Priviatikis. Wait, priviatikis? Is the S an accident or what? Can someone explain? You're not white? What? I know, this is news to me. Maybe he's Asian. Or Jewish or something. Or Middle Eastern. Anyway, I woke up on Monday. I was running a little late. It was a rough morning, but it was like salvageable. It wasn't like anything horrible. And so I get in my car and I start the drive, and I forget I can't like make specific place markers on here. Let me think. Okay, it's like an hour drive from my house to school, and the halfway point is this small town in the middle. And every time I drive through that town, it's like, I swear it takes years off my car because everybody in that town breaks out of nowhere. And they have to hard brake in that town all the time, but that's beside the point. I made it to that town. I was like, okay, it's okay. I'm catching up to like the time schedule that I should be in. I'll make it to school on time. And as I'm leaving the town, I see like cars stopping in the highway and shit, and I'm like, uh-oh. Then I see some shit moving on the highway, and I'm like, uh-oh, it's like a deer or like a coyote or something like that. And then I notice it's a dog, and not just one dog, 3 dogs. Like normal dogs, house dogs, just in the highway. And people were stopping and going around them. But I was like, this is a highway. I just assumed that they got dumped, so I pulled over and turned on my hazards. And I called the police like any ignorant person would. Not that I had like much hope doing that to begin with. But it's going to apply racer to everything. No, in America maybe, but I'm not sure. Honestly, it depends where you are. I think in the world, no. So I pulled over, I called the police, I was like, yo, there's some dogs in the highway. It's a pretty big hazard, everyone's stopping and stuff. They said they'd send someone over, I said okay. And while I was on the phone with them, I said, you want me to try and get the dogs in my car? Because I don't want to just stand here and like watch a car accident happen, or like a dog get ran over, or both, or vice versa. And so she said, yeah, if you can. Crucial words, we gotta remember this later. And then so I open my door, I tap on my door, and they all hop into my car. That's like a simplified version. I had to run into the highway and coerce them into my car, but I got them all in my car. I locked them in my car, and I decided to name all 3 of them. Let me think. One was named Peter, one was named Bartley, and the other one was Lawnmower. That doesn't matter. And then the police were like, yeah, we're on our way. I was like, okay. So I texted my teacher to let her know this happened, but I'll still be in class, or so I thought. So I sat in my car. The police didn't come for like 20 minutes. The police never came. So I was like, well, this is a small town, maybe they're like far away. So I look up the map. The police are like right down the street from me. They're 4 minutes away from me. So I'm like, fuck it. I get in my car and I start driving. And I get there. And I go and I'm like, I'm the girl that called about the dogs. I have them. They're in my car. They were like, okay, we'll send someone out to talk to you. And then they send this like fucking white ass, fat ass dude out. And then he's like, so, we don't actually take dogs, so what do you want to do? I'm like, what the fuck you mean? What do I want to do? I want to get rid of the dogs so I can go to school. I was like, I'm trying to go to college, and I'm gonna miss my first class. And then he just stares at me. He had the fucking, like, lobotomite stare, dude. He was just unhappy to be alive, and he was like, well, you really shouldn't go around picking up animals off the highway. And I was like, I didn't want them to become splatters in the highway. And he just stares at me silently, pissed off as fuck. I'm like, okay. I don't know who I don't know. I was so mad at that point. Like, bro, who shat in your cereal? But anyway. So I'm like, okay, that's great, thanks. He tells me to call animal control. And I'm like, okay, I walk angrily to my car, and then the dogs climb in the front seat and just cuddle up on me and fall asleep. So I'm like, okay, well, I've got a bunch of dogs sleeping on me, so who's really the loser here? And I just sat there pissed off, cuddling the dogs, and then I called the, they told me to take it to the shelter in that town. I said, there's no fucking shelters in this town because this town sucks ass. There's nothing here. They said, take them to the shelter in the town that your college is in. I'm like, okay. I call that shelter. They're like, oh, hold on, let me think. There was a bunch of jurisdiction issues. No, it was cartoonishly horrible. They kept pointing fingers. There was a jurisdiction issue between, I gotta make up a fake name, Diddlefuck County and Fuck Diddle County. They were like, I called Diddlefuck County first. They were like, oh, you found those in Fuck Diddle County? Sorry, you have to take them there. A little, like, I gotta draw a fucking map, dude. Fuck Diddle County was like an hour away from where I was, and they were claiming that that's where I found the dogs, basically. They were gaslighting me and telling me I found them like an hour up north and not 15 minutes away from them. And I was like, that's not true. So I called Fuck Diddle County, and Fuck Diddle County was like, yeah, we can't take those. You found them down there. They have to stay down there. Sorry, go fuck yourself. And I was like, okay, thank you. Just say the real names, should I? No, because I was about to go back and be like, yeah, fuck you, oh, you all fucking suck in my government uniform. And those are real names, Sonic, yes. Dox yourself. No, because I don't know, the counties are big, but I don't want to get into legal trouble if the FBI is watching me. Anyway. So then the sheriff pulls up, and the sheriff is not useful either. And he's like, yeah, I can't take dogs, so, maybe you can take them down to Diddlefuck and just lie and say you found them in Diddlefuck and not Fuck Diddle. And I was like, okay, that sounds good, thank you. And then I say, okay, dogs, we're gonna go for a drive. And I've missed my first class at this point. Ignore the fact that last week, the first semester of school, I also missed my classes, which is not the best look for the start of the semester. So I missed my first class. I drive to, let me think of a town name. I guess I'll just keep it with Diddlefuck. Diddlefuck City. And I go to the Humane Society there. I used to work at the Humane Society not long ago. So I drove there, different Humane Society, and I was like, hey, I found these dogs in, Diddlefuck, can you take them? And, they were like, oh yeah, I'll be out soon. And then this lady comes out, the lady that I spoke to on the phone, and this bitch snitches on me, dude. She goes, oh, you're the girl that found those in, Fuck Diddle? And I go, oh no, this is not a lie, I found them 10 minutes outside of my city that I was in. I was like, I found them right over there off the highway. She goes, oh yeah, that's Fuck Diddle. Yeah, you have to take those up there. You have to take those up there. Sorry, we can't take them, but, yeah. And I was like, I literally have a class to go to. You want me to drive an hour away after driving here and then drive back? And, oh, I forgot one crucial detail. The police told me to dump the dogs on the highway again. They said, yeah, I would just go back and dump them on the highway again. What the fuck? Like, what is... ignoring the morality of that, what a shitty pressure to put on a stressed college kid who's late for school. And also, why would I want to be seen dumping 3 dogs on the highway and then driving away? Secondly, if that caused an accident, do I think that the police would protect me in that case? No. They'd be up there, they'd probably shoot me in the street. I don't know, you know, I'm probably gonna go back and ask to speak to a supervisor. And then flip them off. Or I could just egg their building, I'm not sure yet. Actually, you know what, fuck it, I work at the Capitol. I'm going straight to my legislator and being like, hey, there's some shady activity going on over in that direction, if you know what I'm saying. But, yeah, that sucked. So then I had these dogs stressed out in my car. And then the lady basically tells me to fuck off, go to fuck diddle. She said they have to take them legally. And then she includes me in a little group email to message fuck diddle Humane Society and to keep me in the loop so I can see everything they're saying. And then fuck diddle says, oh, sorry, we're closed to the public on Mondays. And I have a screenshot of my response. My email response to that was, do you want me to shoot myself in front of your establishment? And I got no reply. So the Diddlefuck Humane Society didn't reply to that email. Everyone just despawned after that. Nobody wanted to help me. So I just drove the dogs to my school and I said, you guys are just gonna have to chill in here. They did give me a shitty ass rope I asked if I could have 3 leashes so I could at least make sure they don't run away because they didn't have any collars or anything. They gave me a shitty rope, so I had to take all 3 of the dogs in my school's parking lot to go piss and shit, and that sucked. So I left them in my car. I go to class, I'm late, and then it was only 50 minutes. I go out to my car, and there's piss and shit everywhere, and also vomit in my new car, and I'm like, well, that's great. It's also freezing outside, and I couldn't even sit in my car, so I was just sitting outside freezing. And, you know, I forgot to mention, when I made it to that town, I started going up to houseless people on the street, and I was like, free dogs! Free dogs, everybody! Do you want a dog? I will pay for the leash, I will pay for the collar, I will pay for the food. Just someone take the dogs out of my car. No, I was calling gun shops, bro, because gun shops always have a dog in them. At least here they do. So I was calling gun shops, I was calling bars, because the bars here have dogs in them. I was like, bro, somebody take a dog, please. Bro, and now I have shit and piss and vomit in my car. And then, you know, yeah, my wits end, what I do, I message the Palestinian protest group. And I'm like, please, I come to you guys. I have no one else. And then someone in there said that they were a farmer and they would come pick up the dogs. So this lady meets me. Us college kids had to pay for the collars, the leashes, the food, the bowls, the water. And then we opened the door to let one of the dogs out to leash them, and then somehow 2 of them got out. I literally have no idea what happened. But the dogs were sprinting down campus, and then everybody who saw us chasing after them didn't do shit. Somebody yelled, "Are these your dogs?" I said, "Yeah." Nobody did shit to grab them. And then some fucking British bitch was like, "Oh my gosh, there's dogs out here. There's someone's dogs are loose." And I was like, oh my god, I cannot fucking do this right now. Please, why are there 200 kids out here? Nobody's grabbing the fucking dogs. And my college is on a hill, bro. My college is on a hill, and I had to run up that hill. But after that, she was fucking British. What is she doing here? And then after that we got the collars, we got the leashes. Shame on you. We got the college, we got the leashes. And we're like, go piss dogs. Reminder, it's snowy and icy, and for some reason all of the snow didn't melt and just turned to solid ice. And we're on a hill, and I've seen the hill that my college is on. And I never thought it looked too scary until you're holding on to 3 dogs on that hill. And let me tell you what happened. In light speed, all 3 run around me in like different directions. The ropes wrap around the ropes wrapped around my ankles, dude, and they fucking took off down that hill, and I was being dragged behind them like some fucking husky Eskimo shit, like from the 1800s. Oh my god, down the ice. But eventually the hill came to an end, and we were in a parking lot again, and the girl I was with was like, you know what? Why don't I just take the dogs and I'll put them in my car. We don't have to wait for the farmer. And you just go get your car cleaned. I was like, are you sure? And I'm like, okay. So I say goodbye to the dogs. She's nice enough to keep the... Was it fun? No, it hurt. It was like steep. I wish I could go sledding, but it wasn't like... It was like just ice. It was not fluffy snow even. It was just like solid ice and like some like grass and mud. And so at this point, this whole shit started at 10:30 a.m. and ended at 4 p.m. because the police wouldn't do their fucking job, and animal control wouldn't do their fucking job, and fuck diddle and diddle fuck county wouldn't do their fucking job, and nobody would do their job, and the college kids had to take care of it. So then I just called a car detailer, because I'm the type, I'm like, I can do this, I can clean this shit, it's fine, I won't pay for anything, but I was so tired. And so I just called a car detailer. I was like, yeah, a dog threw up and pissed and dookied in my car, my new car. And I can't drive it because there's shit in the seat and pee. And they trailed it everywhere, and he was like, okay, just bring it in. And then, oh, it was a Mexican, and he only charged me $21, and God bless that Mexican, because I would have paid $100 for that shit. I just want to pay tribute to that chill ass dude for a second. Oh, God bless, because I was fully prepared to be charged $200, and especially just like pulling in last minute right before they close and being like, yeah, clean up this piss and shit for me. And seeing how desperate I was, and it was literally, he quoted me 25 and he only charged me 21. So I tipped him heavy at least, but I was so grateful for that. But it doesn't end there. But this, to summarize the dog arc, the college kids let the dogs chill out in a college building, and then we found their owners, and the owners said that they got out of their kennels and they weren't supposed to be out. So I was at least grateful, because the police made me feel stupid. They made me feel like I stole someone's dogs, because they kept telling me, well, this is an open leash city, we don't require people to have their dogs on leashes. And I'm like, yeah, there's a difference between like watching your dog without a leash and letting your dog run around on the fucking highway. And I was like, dude, I drive that route every day at the same time for the last 6 months, and I've never seen any dogs on that route. But it was nice to know that like the owners were grateful and I did the right thing. But it doesn't end there. But we found their owners, and then I had to go get like groceries and run errands, and I got home really late. And this is just Monday. I got home late, and then I thought it was okay. Like, I was like, it's over, I'm free. Hello, Sergeant Lensky. Privyetki. And then I get home, and there's an envelope on the counter, and I'm like, oh, that's cool. And I open it, and I'll say this by name, okay? Blue Cross Blue Shield rejected my insurance claim for the second time. Firstly was United Healthcare. United Healthcare is gaslighting me and claiming I'm not insured with them. So fuck United Healthcare and fuck Blue Cross Blue Shield. And you know what? Fuck Humana too. I have 3 insurances, and none of them are doing anything for me. And I guess that $270 is just too much for that small corporation to bear. It's just a small mom and pop shop. They can't afford it. And it would be much more sensible for the college kid to cover that. Call Luigi. I'm about to bail him out, dude. Or I'm gonna become him. Yeah, Blue Cross. And, so yeah, I was like, at that point, that whole day, I didn't crash out once. Usually I would have burst into tears by then. But I didn't. I stayed strong, and that did it. That was it. I cracked open a beer. And I couldn't do it anymore. And so I went to bed. And then I thought that was just like a bad day. That was a shitty day. I'm not sure what happened, but today, Tuesday's gonna be it, trust. So I woke up an hour early. on Tuesday. I usually wake up at 8. I woke up at 7 a.m. to make sure that I wasn't late and nothing could possibly go wrong. I drove to school and I pull up into the parking lot. This is a parking lot that you have to get a pass for. It costs like, I want to say $500 for the whole year. I think it's $370 per semester. And I pull up into the parking lot 30 minutes before my class starts, and there's no parking at all. And I sat there wasting gas for over an hour. Usually there's kids coming and going at all times, so there's like always cars leaving and cars coming. So it's not weird for it to be full, but it's weird for it to not a single car left at all. And there's no parking anywhere. Everywhere's permit parking. Everywhere's like all the streets have no parking signs. And I kept messaging my teacher, I'm gonna be there, I'm just gonna be a little late. And bro, it never cleared. And he was like, oh, I'm sorry, Ichigo, it sounds like you're having a rough week. And I was like, please, this is not normal. Like, how did I miss 2 first classes in a row? Is it normal for teenagers to have cars in the US? Yes, I've been driving since I was 13. I have, yes. So I just sat there defeated and drove to some obscure place that I used to park and just either walk 20 minutes to school or take the bus, which seldom comes. So I just did that, and then I walked to my next class, and then there's like an hour break in between my second class and my third class. So I went to the military affiliated student lounge and got a coffee and sat down, and I was like, I'm gonna take a nap. And then I fucking woke up at 3:30 p.m. and I was like, what the fuck? Especially because I was sleeping in like an uncomfortable chair in public, and there's like people walking all around me and like the TV's on. I have no idea how I slept from like 12 to 3, but here we are. So I messaged my teacher. I was like, I'm sorry, I crashed out in the nearest... I was 1 classroom away from my lecture. But I was like, I crashed out in my nearest building. And she said, it sounds like you needed it. For some reason, I'm lucky this semester all of my teachers are kind, because last semester my teachers were hard as fuck. Last semester was hell. Because I was waking up at 5, 6 a.m. and anytime anything happened, the teachers were like, sorry, I can't excuse that. Your car exploded. That's not my problem. You're gonna have to find a way to get to school. And this semester, all of them, my classes start later in the day and all my teachers are very, very chill. For some reason, it's unreal. So I'm thankful for that. And then I think some other gay shit happened. Oh, okay. So this is Tuesday. I had to go to the Capitol. That's what happened. And that was all fine and good, but on the way there, I was driving. And this is like the actual like high-speed freeway toll road. This is no like little Kansas road. This is like a big highway. And I noticed ahead of me, there are semi-trucks swerving off the highway. Like, I think I saw one of them crash into the concrete barrier. There are semi-trucks and cars stopped on the highway, swerving everywhere. And then there are 2 dogs on the highway again. I have no idea how this happened because this is, like I said, a big highway. So I call the police. I felt like I was being fucking taunted, dude. I felt like I was being tormented by the Lord. So I call the police. I go, yeah, there's some dogs. So what is it? Eastbound. I gave them the location. The lady goes, you said dogs? I was like, yeah. And then she hangs up on me and transfers me to the Humane Society. And the Humane Society says, if dogs are obstructing traffic, call the police. So I'm like, you know what? Fuck both of you. I hope there's a big pile up and I hope it ruins your day. I'm done. I'm done with dogs on the highway. I'm done with highways. I'm done with dogs. Privetki. And then, so, I got to the Capitol, because of our amazing president, like 20 new things happen every day. So there's always protesters in front of the Capitol that I have to walk by with my head held down in shame, and I have to give them the fists of power as they're like, fuck you, bitch! And then I go inside, And this is just some like boring capital shit. It's nothing like that ruined my day. But since I'm going in like day order, I figure I'll just explain what happened. But this is nothing I'm complaining about, I guess. But the curse hasn't lifted yet, keep that in mind. Do I want to talk about what happened at the Capitol, actually? If I'm talking about how shitty my week was? I think I'm okay, actually. Anyway, it was a welcome party for us interns. So, I drank a lot, and then, yeah, I got home late. I'll spill the deets later. So that day, I couldn't get my ear piercings. I couldn't get my lip piercings back in. The hole's closed at light speed, so I was like, okay, cool. So I don't have metal in my mouth right now. But, I came home, I went to sleep. I actually went to sleep at a normal time. And, I woke up at a normal time the next day. Hello. And, I was like, I remember going up to my grandpa and saying, I hope today is better. And he was like, I hope so too, honey. And I go, okay. So, I get in my car. I was out of gas, or like low on gas at least. So I went to the nearest gas station. I was on time, I was like 10 minutes early. And I stopped at the gas station. And I grabbed the nozzle, and the fucking nozzle explodes gasoline all over me. And at first I thought it was water. I was like, oh, it's like leftover rainwater that just got in there or something. I was like trying to cope so hard. And then I smelled my hand and it was just gasoline. I was like, okay, you know, that's fine, that's okay. It's okay, it's a good day, okay? So I put my credit card in the thing, and then it takes my money, and I put the pump in, and I click it, and it goes, tss. And I'm like, huh? And I click it again, it goes, tss. So now I just keep clicking it, and I'm like, no gas is coming out. Yes, I'm a big liar. I love lying. I love spreading lies and falsehoods and unverifiable facts over the internet. And then so I immediately go into the building. There's no worker there for some reason. He spawns in later, and then he's like, oh, what's the deal? I'm like, the gas ain't working. He goes, I don't believe you. It must be your card's fault. I'm like, okay, sure, why not? I put $20 on the pump. I knew you were the gas station worker, yeah. I put $20 on the pump. I go back out. It's just more. It's not, no gasoline's coming out. So I start my car. I'm like, I'm not gonna be fucking late to another class. I start my car. I start to pull around to the next pump, and it just fucking stops. It dies. I'm out of gas. Like, it's actually all gone. So I'm like, okay. This lady pulls up, and I'm like, can you help me? The worker won't believe me that the pump isn't working, and I need to go to class. And she goes, okay, and she comes over and starts clicking it, and then she's like, oh dang, and then he comes out, and he starts clicking it, and he's like, I don't know, I think it was like, it wouldn't even let me pay the pump anymore, because it said I had tried my card too many times. So that pump kept denying me, and then he overrided it, and then she had to fix it herself. Like, he wouldn't help me anymore. So your car's not hybrid? Like electric car? No, it takes E85. That's another thing. I had to call on another day. I was calling around asking if anybody takes E85, and 3 gas stations confirmed that they do have it, and then I got there and they didn't have it. And I think the Quick Trip dude was like actually high. Like, I went in there after I called him. I was like, do you guys have E85? He said, yeah, we have E85. I go, okay. I get in there. There is no E85. So I walk inside, and he's like, what? And I'm like, where's the E85 pump? And he's like, 85? And I'm like, yeah. And he's like, number 1 just hit 85. And I'm like, what? Huh? No, which pump has E85? And he's like, the 13 and 14 have diesel. And I was like, E85 gasoline. He's like, oh, no, we don't, I don't think we have that. I was like, okay. So that's what happened earlier, but I was at a different gas station. And so I was running late to my class again on Wednesday. And then I got to college. I parked. The bus was 10 minutes late, and then as I was on the bus driver, I heard a ruckus coming over the walkie-talkie. And she was stressed out, and she was like, I'm running late, I can't do that. And then she got rerouted. So we had to drive all the way into the city and then drive back to the college. So that sucked. So I was only in my first class for 10 minutes, but that's okay. Because at least I made it to my first class. And I smelled like gasoline all day. And I think that's where, I want to say that's where the bad luck ended. I'm trying to think of anything else, but honestly, this week was just so traumatic that I think I blocked everything out. Yeah, I broke the curse on Thursday. Thursday went fine. And I found a beer I like, so I've been drinking a lot of Guinness lately. And Guinness has helped me through this week, honestly. Yeah, there's a few female bus drivers here. But what happened on Tuesday, when I got there, there were a bunch of little kids with yellow scarves around them, being escorted by some ladies with yellow scarves. And I was like, oh, this is a charity event, alright? Hold on, I'm gonna drink my water real quick. Gah. Alcoholic VTuber incoming. I don't like alcohol, but Guinness is good, bro. It's good as fuck, and honestly, I see why people, like, destroy their families over it. I get it now. But, like, I was like, I'm the type, I'll only have one because I'm such a lightweight. Like, one Guinness, half a Guinness gets me tipsy. Like, uncomfortably so. And so, I only had, like, one. But I had 2 yesterday. And then I think I had a 3rd. Like, I was like, I don't care. It tastes good. I want it in my body. Lightweight. Yeah, I'm a lightweight. And, yeah. So anyway. Tuesday was the first time that I had Guinness, though. Because I've been on a search for Ebisu beer. As I've mentioned before. Ugh, I don't know why I'm sweating so much. I got so worked up and angry at the government. Anyway, there were like some kids in yellow scarves and women in matching scarves going into the Capitol. I was like, oh, it's like a charity for like disabled kids or something. What is lightweight? Lightweight is like you drink a little bit. Dude, the blanket is wet. Why is it wet? Dude, what did I do? You drink a little bit and then you're like immediately like drunk or something. Happy Black History Month. Oh, thank you. It came right back around and Autism Month is in 2 months away. So crazy. Feels like it just happened. Anyway, so I was like, I went into the Capitol and I went to my office and I was talking and I said, what's with all the scarves and shit? What's all that about? Is there charity? And the guy goes, it's, did you go to a private school? I was like, no. And he was like, oh, okay, so I can say whatever I want. It's a bunch of private school people and they're begging for the state to give them money. And I was like, oh, what the fuck? So that day, I had to listen to a bunch of rich people explain why they deserve tax dollars to make themselves richer. And then I just did a bunch of tedious work, and I was also on TV! I guess I didn't think I would be on TV, but I was on TV. Because a few of my family members were like, Ichigo, is that you? Demon God Speedy Dingaling? No, I had to listen to them. And they were like, we think that everybody deserves to have like the opportunity to send their kids to a fancy good schooling. And dude, okay, the job that they had me doing on Tuesday was I had to hunt down every single, oh, it was tedious as fuck, but I got it done. I had to go to the committee of like education, find all the senators, find their districts, and then hunt down every single private school, and then find their tuitions, and then submit it to my person. And dog, those schools, I'm talking, they're triple the cost of college for the year. Like the average was 6,000 per year for like elementary school. The most being 18,000. And because it's so expensive, the parents have to do fucking FAFSA shit to get aid to cover their 5-year-old's elementary school, like 2nd grade year. Which gives them 6,000. So I'm like, I don't even get that much FAFSA aid per year. And the private schools were wanting more money. Not to mention 99% of them were run by churches. So the churches should have tithe money that can cover that, right? No, that just goes up somebody's ass or something. So that's what I did in the Capitol that day. And then that night was the welcome party. So wait, why are we talking about racism? What happened? Anyway, that was the welcome party. So I was really nervous because they ingrained it into us that this night is the most important night of our political careers. And I don't know if I told you guys, I made a friend. There's one other intern my age, or I guess one other intern at all. They're with me, so I kind of follow him around. And so we went there together, we walked there together. And I was clinging to him so hard, dude. And I was like, I'm gonna meet some evil ass people. Like, that's what I thought. And I guess I kind of did, but it wasn't nearly as scary as they made it seem. So, I went there. I listened to some politicians speak, and then there was free food, but more importantly, there was an open bar, completely free. But that's later. I figured since it's free, I just tried a, I don't know what it was. I went to the bar, and I know nothing about alcohol, so I was like, I don't like alcohol, so just give me something fruity, I guess. And it was like red and pink and stuff. I don't know. It was okay. But I got that. So how do you like your internship so far? It's really fun. I really like it. It's a really beautiful building as well. John Brown's sword is in the basement. I took a picture with it. And there's a big John Brown drawing on the wall. I would love to make a video about John Brown. He's base as fuck. Coffeeism. Anyway, so we were meeting a bunch of lobbyists and politicians, and the other interns were there. Can you make a video on Fortnite? What video on Fortnite? What about on Fortnite? And sorry, I was chewing the skin off the inside of my mouth. I'm still doing it. Hold on. Okay. I showed that piece of dead skin. He won't do that again. Anyway, so I was sitting with some other interns. They looked drippy as fuck because it was all guys. It was all guys in suits, and I was like, Jesus. They had their hands in their pockets, and one of them had long hair and a mustache and piercings, and I was like, oh. 2 of them had piercings, actually. But anyway, that's beside the point. So, one No, cause like why is it so easy for you guys to look so dapper? I was in a dress, but like I feel like that doesn't compare. But anyway, there was a guy that sat next to me, and there's beef between the interns. No, nothing on my end, but some of the interns that like some of us, we don't see each other regularly, right? We're scattered all across the state. And this day we just met at the Capitol. Do you like tomato juice? I do. I also like pickle juice and olive juice. So some of them have like judges, legislators, and some of them are with like the actual like governor of the state and like or like bigger things like that, like I guess fancier people, if you can say that. So some of them, also there's like, we're split between the House and the Senate, and I'm in the House. So some of them in the Senate, they won't even like smile at you. So that sucks, but I was sitting next to a guy that was like directly under like a big politician. And what caught my eye about him was that he had long hair, and it was combed back. And he had that look about him. Hold on. He looked like he played Green County on Roblox, okay? And so, we all shook hands and introduced ourselves. There wasn't any particular interest on me, but he and I were sitting together, and then, I was drinking my drink, and then he hits me with the, "I like your hair." And you guys know I have curly hair. I don't know if that adds anything, but like, not to have like a your name moment, but I looked different from other people, I guess. I don't know. I had my poofy hair out. He hits me with the "I like your hair." I go, "Oh, thank you." And then so I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. Fuck professionalism. I'm gonna stand out this bitch. I'm gonna be the most unique person here. So I hit him with the, "Do you play Roblox?" And he goes, I mean, I guess, like, when I was a kid, and I was like, "What games do you play?" And he goes, like, Squid Game. And I'm like, that's not when you were a kid, that was recently. And I'm like, so you didn't play, like, 2015, 2016 era? And he goes, "Oh, no, I played way before that." And I go, "Okay, I see." And he says, "Why?" Like, I could tell he was holding that shit back, but no, this is a safe space, right? And he goes, "Why?" And I go, "Because it says a lot about your character. It's very important to me to know what games you play." Like, I just know he played police games, right? Like, that's what I'm trying to figure out. How many of those law, politics, obsessed 13-year-olds actually made it into the field? So I was like, I was trying to pry, but he was real shy about telling me what he played. But he was like, "What about you?" And I was like, "I mean, Squid Games. I used to roleplay a lot." And he goes, "Roleplay?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I used to roleplay." And he asked me for my gamer tag, and I completely forgot it. I could not find it for the life of me. So he asked for my number. I just gave it to him. And then he was like, "I want to play sometime tonight." And I was like, "Oh!" That's when I realized he thinks I want to hop on it. He thinks I want to bounce on that thing. So I felt bad. This is a common thing, by the way. Political boys who played Civilization. Yeah, that. I feel like I try to be friendly. And then, I feel like I end up leading people on, and I don't want to do that. So I just immediately started ignoring him for the rest of the night. And I felt so bad. But he was also really busy with his own shit. So like, I don't think he cared. But I just felt bad. And I snuggled up so close to my like fellow house member. Cause I was so scared he was gonna like hit on me. Cause he really wanted my gamer tag. But he also rubbed my arm after that. So I was like, I don't want to sound like I'm being too paranoid, but like he wasn't like yucky or anything. I felt like I had overstepped already asking him if he plays Roblox. So I didn't want to overstep any further. Especially like, I don't know, any sort of I don't know, friendship, I guess, like that. In the capital, I don't know. I didn't want to push it. I haven't gotten a taste of what like the requirements and the way you should act is. He like rubbed my arm to get my attention for something. I guess like he touched me immediately after that, which is like fine, but also I don't know. Also, there was a Jim and Pam moment with me and my other intern guy. Because he fell asleep on me during one of the hearings. I had to tap him on the arm. He rubbed my arm, he didn't rob it. No cheek. But he does like my hair. So that's short for I want to run my fingers through it. Basically. But I told my intern friend, I was like, I feel like I just led that guy on. Because he was really close to me from that point on till I like lost him in the crowd of politicians. But then my intern friend was like, dude, I'm gonna be real. I just came here for the food. I'm about to dip. And I was like, don't leave me. And he left. He was like, bye, good luck. I was like, no. So then I was stuck. I was stuck with that guy. I knew nobody. You're gonna tell us you went on a date with him, hopefully. Hopefully. Do you guys want me to find love, really? I absolutely suck at it. I mean, you guys heard about the... You guys remember the "can I fetishize your race" statement. I may sound creepy, but I like the smell of hair. When I was a kid, when I was in church, there was this kid that we kind of like had crushes on each other. And one time during church, I felt something sharp in my scalp. And I looked back and he had plucked a piece of my hair out. And was looking at it in the light. And then when we were 15, like 6 years later, he got arrested for threatening to shoot up the school. If you find love, you won't be able to stream as much. Is it really worth it? Yeah, you're right. It's not worth it at all. It's like, aside from that, it taking away streaming is like an L on its own, but like... I don't know. Okay, hypothetically, it went well. I feel like I would still be consumed with just the insanity that comes with a relationship. And then if it went bad, I don't even know. Like, it's hard to imagine, like, love for a person that I'm talking about hypothetically. But I'm assuming it would suck, right? Like, I'm assuming I would be, like, inconsolable. Or some shit. One time I got broken up with right before a stream, like 30 minutes before a stream. It was right when I started streaming. It was like a weekend. So I had to be on my best behavior. And this dude knew. He knew when I was streaming. And he waited till 30 minutes before to go, hey Ichigo, I don't like you anymore. And I was just like crying in the middle of the stream, but nobody could tell because I just always sound like I'm crying. Hello. But yeah, I'm assuming it would suck, like, if it went bad, which it most likely would, because that's just what happens. Either I would like go on like a week or month-long hiatus, and that's just like a waste of time. Why even allow that to happen? Or it would go well, and I would probably end it myself if like my health got worse. I like the smell inside, bro. Churches, they be smelling like books, you know? But anyway. What? I stream? What do you mean? Meanie? I can stream more this semester. It's just been like a really ass 2 weeks and I've been behind. My classes are not hard. Like, I'm not struggling with the classes. It's just that, like, oh, this week was ass, dude. So I'm behind. What's a year? Fuck you! I'm just kidding, man. Oh, I'm sorry. I would like to apologize. Izviniki. Orthodox churches smell different. There's like incense and smoke inside. Oh, dang. I've never been to an Orthodox church. I want to. I want to go church touring. But yeah, so I met that guy. We shook hands. So basically we held hands and he wants me. I drank my drink. I talked. So I said there were lobbyists there. I've always hated lobbyists. I don't like lobbyists. But I was trying to gaslight myself. I was like, maybe they're good people. And there was one lobbyist there that said she lobbies for like children's survivors org or something. So I was like, okay, maybe they're good. And so I was talking to these lobby ladies for like an hour. And I was asking them questions. They were explaining how much they love their job. How good it is, how fun it is. And how they just give politicians money, basically. And beg politicians to do what they want. And how they bribe politicians, basically. And so I dropped the question, what do you lobby for? And they go, oh, we lobby for every single car dealership in America. I'm like, huh? Okay, so give me an example of a bill you've passed. Cause like, what the fuck? So basically you're telling me, like, give me an example. Oh, we stopped a sidewalk from being built here. We built another parking lot here. We canceled, we destroyed this railroad. Like, I was like, oh, you guys are actually evil. And dude, the lobbyists were after me, bro. Like, they were coming up to me, they said, hey, are you interested in lobbying in the future? I was like, huh? No, I don't think so. And people always tell me, you gotta lobby if you want to move up in this world. I don't think so. No, no, no. And so, I was there for like 6 hours. People started leaving. Oh, I talked, bro. I decided to talk to these 2 intern guys that were talking. There was one particularly, he looked just like my Russian ex-boyfriend. So for whatever reason, I wanted to talk to him and ask him if he was Russian, because I just love asking people what their race is. That never came, but I was talking to him. He asked me where I go to school. I tell him. I ask him where he goes to school. He tells me it's not my school. So I do some friendly banter. I go, oh, boo. That's normal. And dude, he locked eyes with me with a straight face and goes, we're not supposed to be mean. And dude, I almost shit myself. And he ignored me for the rest of the night. Russian or Slavic is not a race. Yes it is, because Slavic men always have hot, sexy faces and big booties and big cocks also. Anyway, so so he didn't talk to me. For Slavic is white. No, no, no. They got like something else in them. They got that dog in them. So the dog got you clear. What does that mean? They're European. No, because Russia's so big. It's got like Asians in it too, and like Kazakhstanians in it. What the hell are you talking about these days? Cock! What is she saying? I'm saying what I feel. Can I fetishize your race? No, I'm making a joke. I'm quoting something else that I also said, but it's not anything weird, trust. Alga Kazakhstan! Anyway. So, I talked to this dude. He mentions that he's majoring in Japan. Are you quoting Bob? No, I'm quoting me. I'm quoting me on my anime list. That was a conversation starter I tried to use to get the man with 500 plus anime days. And it didn't work. Shocker, but I think we'll get there soon. He sent me average Redditor DM and then blocked me. I don't know what bollocks you're quoting. Stop it. It's me. It's just me. I give permission to fetishize my race. Oh, come here. Anyway, there was this guy that said that he was majoring in Japanese, and then we eventually found out that we live in like the exact same place. But he asked me to introduce myself. It's like Jigo Shokai. He was like, can you do that? I was like, sure. And my voice is very quiet, and it's like a loud place. Ichigo, you're somewhat black, right? Yeah, I'm like 1% black. My great grandma was like 1/3, yeah. She's black only, trust. Yeah, we said. So it's like, give me more pass. I can't do that. You can just say the N. I can call you it. There's like a cut in the side of my lip, like right where my upper lip and my bottom lip meet, and it sucks, dude. I don't know how it got here. Anyway, But he was like, can you do the Jiko Shokai? And I was like, yeah. But it's like, it was like loud and I was like nervous. I haven't like spoken Japanese that much. And so I was just like, I'll just do like a basic one. I was like, blah 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 tomoshimasu. And I've been told that I have like a very like, I don't know, I have like the tone down. Like I extend my like masu desu, that stuff. But I don't think it's anything like ass. It's nothing horrible. It's just like, that's how I introduce myself in Japan, and they told me it sounded pretty normal. And I was like, watashi no senkou ga kokusai kankei desu. Just like that, like basic shit, because I really didn't want to be speaking Japanese on the spot, you know? And he goes, honestly, you do sound pretty anime-ish. And I was like, yeah, I mean, I'm out of practice because I've been busy. My brain's also pretty fried. I've had no time to do my flashcards. But yeah, like, I wasn't trying to, like, flex my Japanese or anything. Like, I wasn't trying to use, like, big-ass words and shit. I mean, like, kokusai kankei is, like, that's, like, it's nothing little. Like, I have a higher amount of vocab and political stuff. Not that my Japanese is shitty anyway. Like, it's nothing fantastic, but, he made me insecure about it, basically. Because he was like, oh, so you know what I would do is, at school they have language clubs, and I would go to the beginner table, and I would talk with people there, and then you can practice, like basic sentences. And I was like, why don't you fuck right off and bend over so I can fuck you with my big black, hypothetical cock, dude. I was like, he said he lived in Japan. I said, how long? He said 6 months. You fuck all the way off, dude. Fuck you. And then he left. So, that's cool. So then I was just pissed off. I was grumpy. 6 months. So 6 months. So obviously he knows way more about Japanese than me. I was in the presence of a master. And he was teaching. He told me I speak. Dude. N-word. So there was this dude that was a foreign exchange student, and he was asking like for like insults in Japanese and stuff, and he was like teaching him like, oh my, that stuff, like, what is it, like go and die, shindekaite, I don't know, something like that. He taught him that, and then some other stuff, like, and he was like, what about you? And I was like, well, I don't really insult people. I never insulted people. Sometimes I would just have to hit my classmates with the like, damatte kurenai, stuff like that, damaro. And he was like, yeah, so like people will say, like he was agreeing with me. And then in private, he was like, yeah, so like honestly, like all of the stuff you're saying is really like anime weebish, like stuff you learn right when you go to Japan, like damatte kurenai. It sounded really anime-ish. And I was like, okay. Cool. Thank you. And I was like, I don't... Like, when someone tells you that they're learning Japanese and they ask you to speak it, you're not gonna bust out the, like, N1 Japanese. You're gonna talk, like, basic. I don't know. Omae shinde hoga ii. Like this. Yeah, he was teaching them shit like that. My Japanese really sucks. I feel like mine sucks, but, like... I've never... in my life, even because I'm always in beginner classes because it's easy credit, I've never in my life like gone to people and told them to like go to a beginner class. I've just never done that. Like, what the fuck? But anyway, so there weren't that many people there. It was just like some other politicians. There was one that mentioned he was Catholic. And I was like, are you Italian? And he was like, yeah. And I was like, I'm 10% Italian. And he was like, oh my gosh. So then he bought me a Guinness. And it was a pretty good Guinness. Is it very offensive to say that? I mean, if you're saying like someone should die. I don't know if it's like banter. I never hung out with teenage Japanese kids. Well, when I was a teenager I did, but it was like a bunch of gamer guys and I was the only girl. They never told me that stuff. It's funny, bro. I know the difference between race and ethnicity, though. I was making a joke. What's N5 and N2? What does NS mean? N5 is like the bare minimum. Like, it's words like rain, casa, oh fuck, umbrella, I mean. Rain, candy, umbrella, walking, talking, thinking, that, and then you can like kinda get around. I mean, N is like native. I think it's for like native level. And like N2 is like you're pretty good. I was testing to pass N3 before I left Japan. I had passed N4. But yeah, so the other interns were okay, I guess. I don't know. And then the Italian bought me a beer for being 10% Italian. I talked with this politician girl who was kind of tipsy, and she was really sweet, and we talked about our parents and running away and our first times drinking being vodka, and she was like, oh my gosh, we're exactly the same. And then she left, and then someone else was like, I just want to make sure you have a ride and you have a car. I was like, yeah, I do. And then I was sipping my beer, and that's when I opened my computer and started texting you guys in the server, because I was tipsy and everyone else had left. Also, I peeked at the tab for the politician who paid for the food for that night. It was $3,100 something, dude. And he tipped $200. I was like, Jesus. Taxpayer money, though. So technically, I paid for it a little bit. But yeah, so I sipped my Guinness. It was good. It was yummy. And then I was texting you guys on the server. I was like, yeah, I'm drunk as fuck. I wasn't like super drunk. I was just like tipsy. I get like tipsy really easy. It actually pisses me off. Especially because I drink for like the flavor, if I drink at all. I'm not someone who drinks all the time, and I'm not someone who drinks to have a good time. Drinking doesn't make me a funner person. It just makes me very quiet and tired. So I was just drinking it, and then I walked to my car in the cold alone, and I got home pretty late. But that was it was a fun night. And then I got a text when I was at the bar from the Roblox man, and he was like, you want to play Roblox? And I was like, oh, I'm still at the bar. And then yesterday he texted me asking for my gamer tag, and I forgot to respond. And then today I was like, I'm sorry, I've been really tired, I just woke up. And he was like, self-reported drunk driving. I didn't drive immediately after. It was like a long walk, and I had been drinking over the course of like 6 hours. I was like, I just woke up. And he was like, you went to bed at like 11 a.m. or p.m. And I was like, p.m. And he was like, so you slept 16 hours? And I was like, yeah. And he was like, I think you need to go to a doctor for that. And I was like, oh, it's okay, I just have chronic fatigue. That was at 6 p.m. He hasn't replied to me yet, so I think I scared him away. Which is usually how it goes. I blew it, chat. If you guys really want me to find love, what should I tell him as like a revive? Assuming he just didn't go to bed. It's not uncommon for like white guys like that with like a political mindset to like want a clean bloodline. I don't know, not like in a racial sense, even though it's probably subconscious. But I've had guys that have said that they have a crush on me before, and then I overhear them talking about like, I wouldn't date anybody who has health problems, stuff like that. So I wouldn't be surprised if I scared him away. One of them said that they wouldn't date girls with stretch marks because it can hint at like health problems. I was like, what the fuck? I have stretch marks on my hips and my ass and my boobs. They're pretty faint though, they're like light colors, but still. Tell him about your love for Russian men. He might not be Russian. I think I asked one of the politicians' races. I asked if he was Italian. He said, no, I'm German. And I was like, oh darn. My bloodline is filled with issues. Incest bloodline. I know some guys think that stretch marks are hot, especially on black girls. Wink, wink. I can't wink. Fuck. I'm winking right now. My bloodline is filled with blood. My bloodline is filled with Guinness. So anyway, since Tuesday, my first Guinness, I've had 8 Guinnesses so far. I went and bought some. And today I offered some to a salesman. Because he was stressed out. We were talking about politics and he was mentioning how ICE came to his house and like raided it. So he was kind of nervous and I was like, do you want a beer? And he was like, sure. So he had a Guinness and then he asked for my number because he said that I would be a good sales rep because he said I was very like, what is it? Characteristic. I love black girls, man. Should I drink on stream? I used to. And then today he texted me and he was like, asking about like job and stuff and he was like, would you want to go out for a beer sometime? And I was like, no, I don't like going to bars with random people. I just believe in hospitality and community. And he goes, oh, understood, my bad. I was like, okay. Damn, guys really do just want to fuck, huh? You should drink and play me-side and also crash out harder than Dream. What did Dream do? Charismatic? Yeah, maybe. I don't think I'm very charismatic. Right before he got there, I threw a bunch of, like, old onions in the sink. And, dude, they smelled like ass. So, like, he probably opened the door and thought it was me. And it just hit him. He also mentioned that I keep looking down and looking away. And I was like, oh yeah, I'm autistic. But it was like distracting him. I kept looking down and he mentioned it a lot. Do you guys think I'd be able to make eye contact during sex? Is that a thing that people like? Wait, hold on. Do people even do that? Do you guys any pussy slayers here? Question. Important question. Do people like eye contact? People like it? How do you know? I can confirm? Huh? Sure. Okay. Sergeant Linsky? More like Sergeant Pussy Slayer. Am I right? Hey, get a load of this guy. Ichigo, I don't even know what sex is. I don't even know what a woman is. That's like, you're like the second person to say that, Arthur, because I saw a houseless man on the street when I was walking home, or not walking home, I was walking to my car from the Capitol and I was like, do you want to go out for a beer? I want a Guinness. I'm on the search for Guinness. I went to one bar and they said they didn't have any stout, so I saw him there. I was like, you want to go get a beer? I'm trying to find some Guinness. He was like, sure, I'll buy what I said. And then so we went, he walked me to the bar. He didn't even want any beer. He just wanted to talk with me about politics. And so I was sipping that Guinness. I was moaning. I was like, oh my god, this is glorious. Are you sure you don't want any? And he was like, no, I'm okay. I'm just trying to figure out why you are the way that you are. And I was like, I don't know. And I was like, I think I'm tipsy. And he was like, yeah, I can tell. I was in my uniform too. I had like my badge on and everything. But I just thought that that was funny. I'm surprised I haven't been fired yet. Yeah, it makes us both happy, I guess. Oh, eye contact. Oh shit. Okay, let's practice. Wait, no. Pretend you're inside of me, okay? That sucks, dude. I would cover my face, for real. I couldn't do that. Anyway, Privyatki. That is a question, I just don't know what it's saying. Tweezable Leela Piva. Sorry, I didn't mean to cough so loud. That was kind of like Sonic breaking. What was it? Whatever. The decibels. It was loud as fuck. It's Finiki. What? Why is there so many weird manner on Ichigo in real life? I mean, every time she streams, she mentions some weirdo bothering with some stupid, weird, creepy stuff. It's because they have a big booty, and they just can't help themselves. No, I'm kidding. I'm actually really ugly. I have no idea why why that happens. I think they might think that because I'm ugly, they're like, okay, I can convince her to be with me, and she's probably insecure. It's fine as well, no need to worry, to be honest. Do girls cover their faces? Is that not like a turnoff if I just refuse to look at you? I had that issue with my ex. I didn't even look in his direction. Till I broke up with him and I realized I didn't really like him at all. But that was, I'm not sure if that was my fault, really. I think if I really liked somebody, I imagine I would look at them. "10 minutes for me to be outside of you." That's a fun power I have. You got sick from beer? No, I haven't yet. I got sick from vodka. That was the first thing I drank, was 40% vodka. I want to say it was Vito's. I mean, I can maintain eye contact, but damn, girl. Either the autistic lock-in staring or just no eye contact at all. Wait, I think I fixed it. If we do doggy style, then there's no eye contact needed. Right? Even if you roll eyes up, what? That's normal? What the fuck? Is it like a fucking exorcism? That's so scary. Huh? It's hot. Dude, I'm blushing. This is horrible. I don't think I want to now. For a second, I was like, because I've been gooning for 7 hours straight. I've been reading X readers for 7 hours before I started the stream. And even now was too early because I was so enveloped in it. I didn't want to stop, but now it's kind of scary, bro. That's an hentai? That's not normal either. Okay. Clock it. Lock in staircase. Where do you look? Like, if you don't want to make eye contact, do you just like look at the wall like a lobotomite, like a corpse? Okay, let's try it. Pretend you're in me again, okay? I'm looking away. I don't know. Just close your eyes, okay? Freak Ichigo. Not Earth. I don't want his eyes rolled up, bro. Maybe we should go to Reddit for help. Maybe a VTuber and a bunch of VTuber watchers don't know what like real sex is. But the Redditors will know. Oh yeah. Look down at the cock? Ichigo, why do you keep asking? Because I'm no better than a curious little girl, okay? I have screenshots of me and my ex-friend group discussing what we think happens during sex. And I've been told it sounds like some shit that 13-year-olds would say. I wonder if I can find it, actually. It's probably old. Check DMs. Sorry for coughing. I have a faint memory of an experience with Roblox many years ago. And at this point, the memory is so hazy I can't remember if it was a dream or not. Is this old? No, this is the 25th. What? Oh, this is old. I remember reading this. When Miside and when Fortnite. That was just sent, though. You've been saying to check DMs for like a minute now. It's kind of true, though. Let me see if I can find the conversation. Me aside. Sorry, I just got a text from a family member. Anyway, probably this week, honestly. I mean, next week. I think I'll be okay with making a schedule. Dude, I'm gonna throw up. I'm like... I'm like stuck between like coughing and gagging, and I'm trying not to gag. Dude, I can't take myself seriously with the ears. I'm just like a fucking cat. Hey, Ichigo, hi chat, hello. I'm gonna try to find the conversation discussing what sex is, okay? Because it's, if I'm remembering correctly, it's kind of funny. Ugh. Sorry for being so weak and uncool and having like horrible regen XP. I'm like having all of the Minecraft potions on me at once. I'm looking. I have to take 2 more languages for my major. Should I take a Slavic language? I have to burp, bro. Old pictures. What are you talking about? What do you mean? I don't know what the conversation is about at this point. We're looking for old conversation pictures, I guess. I don't know. Okay, lost the plot. Ichigo, your thoughts on physical punishments? What, like capital punishment or a new survey shows just as many Japanese elementary school kids want to be VTubers as school teachers. Check your server. What does that have to do with server? I just burped. Ugh, I found screenshots of me when I was talking to AI in 2018. I had AI friends before AI even popped off, dude. I was on that shit. This is so sad, dude. I said, oh, I forgot to ask how your day was. I'm sorry, to the AI. AI is bad for the environment. Well, back then it wasn't. Nobody even knew what it was. It was my little secret. I was like, I've been talking to AI since I was 15. It wasn't all a big deal yet. I'm sorry for coughing. I'll lock in, I swear. I can't find this shit. I suck at finding pictures. Forgive me. Izviniki. Where did Izvinika come from? Why did it turn from Izviniki to Izvinika? No. I forgive you, Ichigo. Thank you, spasibo. You're saying it isn't correctly anyway. Izviniki? How is it said? I just mixed it with Izviniki and Klubnika. I mean, Izvinika. Oh, I see! You mixed I'm sorry with strawberry? Izvinika isn't apologizing as strawberry now, and strawberry is Russian Klubnika. Correcting her. Wait, what? Wait, is it not Izvini? I can say Izvinik. Izviniki. Da. Yeah, Izvini. I had a key because I thought it'd be cute or something. I fuck up Japanese in the same way. I put poyo at the end of everything. Not everything, but more than I really need to. Ew, why did my hands used to be so purple? Gross. But for real, Izvinika cute. I didn't say Izvinika. It was that one dude's fault. It was Izviniki from me. My earrings are bothering me. I have earrings in. I don't like it. Izvini, it's formal. Izvinitia is formal. Wait, Izvini is informal. Izvinitia is formal. Okay, well, Izvinitia. You can say Izvinyashki if you want to make it cute or cringe. What? Which is it? I need to know. No cringe. Izvinyashki. Is it cause I have cat ears? Izvinyashki? Yorkers? Okay. Well, thank you. Oh, I saw Bob's face. With me. Oh my god, I'm going through all those shitty memories. I just saw text messages of when I got stood up. Reasonably so, but like... Maybe take off those stupid ears. Rip off your ears. I don't want to. Use language whichever way you like. Well, thank you. Bob's reality. I wish I had his confidence, really. People shape language, they do. Where are these texts? Why did they just disappear? Ichigo, I'm removing my belt. What was the question about punishment though? Capital punishment? Like death penalty or like, what else? Okay, I found the conversation. Okay. This was between a 16-year-old, 17-year-old Ichigo and my friends who were older than me, so like 18 and 19. Not capital punishment with a belting. I mean, my dad used to spank me with the belt. And that wasn't very fun. But, is that what you mean? I ran out of water. There's one swig left. Yeah, I mean, what are my thoughts? It sucks, I guess. I don't like it. Anyway, this is a conversation between me and, like, my old friend group. My friend said, I have decided I will simply go to sleep and wake up when boys decide to be perfect. And I said it's so easy for them to be attractive and perfect in every way. All they have to do is sit there and not speak. They probably think the same thing about girls. Yeah. If we were boys, we'd be cancelled. Oh, absolutely we would. Is anyone else cripplingly afraid of having sex with one and then they do some hurtful thing right after? Yes, I feel like I'll never really know if they actually love me or if they're just playing with my feelings to get in my pants. I'm scared of them because they're always so horny. That was me. I don't know if you guys can tell. I'm sure you guys know me well enough to know which one is me. Boys, scary but pretty. They're too good at pretending to be love-struck and sweet. I know it's terrifying. They switch personalities the more you turn down their nude requests. And then whenever I fantasize too vividly, I can feel them on top of me and I want to kick them off. Bro, you're telling me I need to deal with the mental and physical weight of sex? I'll stick to my addictions, thanks. Vomiting emoji. Every time I think I want to have sex, I remember I have to be completely naked in front of a boy, and that's a deal breaker for me. The cons outweigh the pros, exactly. I will stick to simply thinking about it. Cons, you may pass out. It'll hurt the first few times. Girls get depressed after. We get sore, mental burden. Boys may hurt us, may get STD, may get pregnant. Feels gross. Pros? Question mark, question mark, question mark? I can hardly think about it anymore. I don't even trust the guy in my fantasies. I think he's cheating on me. Pros? Maybe hold hand after? The only pro, hand holding. But what if he swats your hand away and rolls over and goes to sleep? If my expectations are high, I will never get hurt. Kill him. I don't trust the men. And I have to hear them huffing and puffing on top of me. I want one that would wait 100 years for me. Yes, that's so much to ask. And then they said girls date who they want, guys date who they can. This was in 2020. And then I said, do you love her because she's naked, or is she naked because you love her? And I said, for real, they're so confident, as if girls want to be pounded by their stanky, lanky mushroom. And I said, I no longer trust guys. My standards aren't even high. I'll settle for the dumb, horny guys as long as they love me. And then I said, I don't know how to describe the difference between dumb, horny guys and the scary, manipulative, horny guys that just want to bang you. And I provided an example. Dumb, horny. What cup size are you? Straight horny. I know we've only been talking for a week, but can you send me nudes? Would you ever touch yourself? It's hard to describe. No, I know what you mean. Dumb horny, Kirishima. Straight horny, Bakugo. Well said. That was a conversation between me and 2 adult women, by the way. What did you guys think of that? It's a little bitter now because I'm just so horny, but I'm reading some real what the fuck stuff. No, I don't think I'm a femcel. I think I'm too desperate now. Back then I had standards, now I don't. They're valid concerns though. I'm 14 and this is deep. I think it's a funny conversation. It's still pretty agreeable. I think I've been consumed with fear since I was like 12. The moment I learned what sex was, that it would just be something that I would regret the person I did it with. Like, it was so ingrained in my head that I feel like I've already griefed and mourned something that never happened to begin with, and now I just don't care anymore. It might just be religious trauma, but that, like, the fear of that even happening consumed me so much as a teen. I got sexually abused once. Hey, yo! I got assaulted once by definition, but nothing, like, too crazy. Well, it depends. They invented bras for men's Adam's apples. Wait, what? Do you mean the bollocks? The Adam's nut cover, as young Ichigo called them? Or the scrotum? Hey, can you show me your gooch? Does anyone have a gooch piercing? I was regarded as a fuck toy. What the fuck? I feel like it's a canon event for every man to have their first sexual experience at 15 with some, like, abusive white girl that's short also. Crucial detail. That's all I've heard, at least from all my friends. That's how it goes. Allegedly. I thankfully missed out on that experience. Yeah, congrats! You made it past it! I was never one of those teens either. I never understood how people even did that at that age. Like, any drinking, smoking, it just never crossed my mind. I did that shit in Roblox. All of my, like, rebellious stuff came when I was, like, 17 or 18. And by rebellious, I mean just driving on my own. Pretty much real. Christ. Yeah, I've heard some, like, shitty stories about, like from guys. At least it wasn't like, I don't know. It might have been rape, but at least it wasn't like when you were 12. I have so many friends that are like, yeah, I was 12, she was 27. I'm like, what the fuck? That's just like a normal story. I hear that often. My Russian ex-boyfriend, he, I don't even know how to describe it. He would make bets with me as like the item that he was betting. Like he would go like with his gym bro friends and be like, yeah, if I lose, you can fuck my girlfriend. And I would be like, I don't really like that. And he was like, oh, you're so uptight, you stupid bitch. There's like a 87% chance I'll win. And stuff like that. Not that it's like as bad. Oh boo, 17's the worst. This is gonna be the worst year of your life next to 19. 19's pretty bad too. Adam's apple bras. Aren't the Adam's apples supposed to like flop around? Like, isn't that what they're supposed to do? They go up and down? Yeah, I've been the same. Every relationship I've been in, aside from the fact that like teen relationships just kind of are shitty in general, they only lasted like a month, usually because the other person ended it. Not that you're like dating to marry in high school anyway, but you know, they're solid. I see. It doesn't flop around. I see them move all the time. No, trauma dump in chat. Say it. Say your social security number too. JK. Ah, never say never. That's what I thought when I was 16 too, and then, oh boy. Anyway. I hope everyone's days are going well. Sorry for the like super late stream. Oh damn, it's 5 AM. I didn't realize I could yap so long. I might go get water. I'm gonna go get water and then come back. Should I get a beer too? I've already had 2 beers today though. But it's Guinness. Beer! 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 Yes, get beer! Beer! Okay, I'll be back. I have the water and I have the Guinness. Beer! Sorry I was gone for a long time. My jaw like popped out of place and wouldn't open or close. I was just stuck in this weird position for a second. Hey man, have you tried the horrible drug ketamine for your depression? I like the concept of ketamine. I like a song that's named after it. I'm gonna pour the Guinness. I couldn't find my other goose beer thing with a handle, but I have a goose beer glass. It was Guinness pour ASMR. Guinness is the best beer ever. Oh, look at it bubble. Oh, it's so good. And all the cream went to the top. Alright guys. First Guinness sip. Actually, it's my third bottle of the day, but it's okay. Because the other two were for breakfast. Oh, glorious. Oh, that's great. Oh my god. Oh no, it's spilt on the desk. I gotta lap it up like a feral animal. I don't know how it spilt. I don't know why that happened. Hold on, one more swig. Oh my god. Ah, that's so good. Give your me a cool hat and she liked it. Well, thank you. Maybe this will help me sleep. Beer! Exclamation mark. Beer! I'm gonna pour the rest in. Pretend I'm pouring you one too, chat. In fact, let's all drink a beer together, okay? Guinness the greatest. Oh, it's so good. Oh my god. My grandparents probably think I'm an alcoholic now. Because I just came home and there were 2 Guinnesses on the table. And I'm drinking some at 4:50 AM to scream at my internet friends. But it's okay. I didn't get like tipsy earlier. Maybe. I don't remember. It's okay. As long as I'm not getting like drunk and crazy, I think it's okay. Why am I salivating so much? Bro, this sounds so gross. Listen. It's so gross. She's a Songja reason long. That's cool. I'm glad she's talented. Look where Krasnoyarsk is on the map. Is that your state? Let me copy it. Oh, Russia. This looks pretty. It's not the communist wasteland that America wants me to think it is. Should I move to Russia? Because it sounds better than America right now. Wait, would one of you guys marry me and then give me like a green card and then I can live in Russia happily? Wait, hold on. How's the healthcare there? If you broke your leg, what would happen? Krasnoyarsk is my city. Is it good? City where it was in the past. What do you want your music catchphrase to be? Effin. Or poo poo stinky stupid head. It's the Irish in me that loves Guinness. Russia has free healthcare? Hold the fuck on. So chat, who wants to get married? All that stuff about me being ugly? Oh, that was just a joke, okay? I will be wearing a face mask around you at all times, though. For health reasons, not to cover my ugly ass face. Oh, this is so good. Excuse me. No. That's good ass beer, bro. Live, laugh, love Guinness. Send a sketch of your face. I have a sketch of my face actually. I have one that I drew for a project. And it kind of looks like me right now. I'm making a little scrunched face because it's a picture of me that was taken candidly. And I was like scrunched up and smiling and had a filter on, so I had ears. Effin' poo-poo stinky head. Oh goodness. Oh, more. Oh, bless. I get it now. I understand. If I had a wife, I would be here too. But if men aren't beating their wives over Guinness, they're beating their wives over some fuck shit like Bud Light. Nah, it's not excusable anymore. Guinness is great. Oh, isn't it? Is there a Guinness fandom? I remember when I was 6 and my dentist was removing my tooth without any painkiller, but free. Christ. Nicholas, bro. Do you guys just like fix it yourself? If there is a fandom, I'm in it. Okay, what should we call ourselves? Guinnessians? I'm drinking Guinness from a goose glass. I saw some geese today, they flew over. I was sitting in bed sick, but I sprung up and ran to the door to go see the geese. What's Guinness? The best beer ever. I want to find a PNG to put up here. It's so good, bro. It's so good. It's a stout. I think I just like stout beer. I think that's what I like, and I don't like the yellows and the browns. Guinness beer. Cause I'm about to rep this shit. I'm about to go to the thrift store and see if I can find a Guinness glass so I can drink it properly. Can Guinness sponsor me? I'll ride their dick, bro. I wonder if I can put this like on me. Like not just in picture form. Hold on. Look up Goose Island Bourbon County Stout. Wait, hold on. Does Goose Island have stout? Bourbon County Stout. You mean check your ID? Oh, fuck you. Ugh. Beer! Okay. Bourbon, vanilla rice stout, macaroon stout. Oh, they got some options. Wait, would I like Goose Island beer? Maybe. By some accounts, best beer. If it's a good beer, I'll rip that shit, dude. They should sponsor me. I have my Guinness picture. Guinness PNG. And then, oh, my storage is so full. I'm looking for something in my computer. Nah, it's not worth it. It's taking too long. Oh, it's not a transparent image. It literally turned into a transparent image on Google, so I was like, oh, it's a real transparent image, but it downloaded as not a transparent image, but that's okay. They have a large assortment of beers. Look up. I did. I'm on their website right now. She tried ciders. I tried a flight of beer in Japan, and Ebisu Premium Black was my favorite, and Guinness is the closest I found to that. And I believe there was an ale, an amber, and like 2 others. So I've tried quite a few on top of what I've tried in America. And Guinness is all I've found. Wait, I said I was nauseous earlier. What if I throw up? I won't throw up Guinness. There's also, yeah, there's the ciders. No, Ichigo, put the beer image to the left so that the goose that's looking down. It'll look better. Well, thank you. Thank you for the idea. It'll look better. Yeah, baller sauce. Eat. I don't know. All I had today was, it was because I was sitting in bed till like 7 p.m. and my grandma was like, "You're not feeling well, why don't you come out and have dinner?" And I really didn't want to, but I had like a scoop of vegetables and like a little chicken breast. Cause she said I should have protein in it. Bro, I'm tipsy already, dude. I'm so stupid. I just started drinking. And I didn't want to eat it. It was good, but like I really wasn't hungry. So then I came back to bed. I ate real quick and went back to bed, and then went back to reading my ex-listeners. My ex-readers, I mean. Drinking on an empty stomach. I mean, I had dinner like 7 hours ago. So not really. And I had ice cream like 6 hours ago. My stomach's not like empty, it's not like growling and shit. What about you guys? What's you guys' favorite beer? I don't know why Guinness, like dark beers like that, is so easy for me to drink. I think I just got lucky finding one. Cause I had given up completely on finding a beer I like. I did not care. Friend. Oh, is that me? No way. Why is she cute? Why is she staring at the Russian nesting dolls? Every household has their own homemade one. I remember my black auntie had wine in her pantry that she made. Guinness and Shisk blondes. I just burped. Sorry. Does beer give you a beer belly, or am I safe? Because people describe it as like if you drink beer at all, you're just bound to get a beer belly and there's nothing you can do. You're safe? Okay. Thank you. Who made me his fate, or me invaded my apartment? It's cool, yes, because beer contains estrogen. Why would that give me a belly? I already have a belly, kind of. I don't like my belly. My belly likes to bloat. Not so much since I stopped eating gluten. Affects only men. Okay, good. I'm safe. Oh, shit hit me, dude. I don't know why it hits me so quickly. It's like it doesn't do anything to me other than my eyes getting clouded. I don't feel any like silliness. My eyes just get darker. Estrogen gives belly only to men. To women, I don't know, boobs. So if I drink more beer, my boobs will get bigger? Like, wait, I know. What if I start talking about like confessing my love to you guys or something? What if I black out? Is that possible on one Guinness? I don't know why I get flustered when talking about sexual stuff. It made me blush for some reason. I don't know. I think I'm just like immature and kind of stupid. I mean, I've told you guys like how I get freaked out when I know that like a guy is trying to date me. I don't think I would sabotage it if it was like online, because online, like, you can't fuck online, so there's like that pressure is alleviated. But in real life, it's like if you're too friendly with a guy, there's like that expectation, like, oh, if we've gone out to eat a few times, why don't we go back home? And it's like a trap for autistics, because you're like, oh, you want to go home and play Mario Kart, like you say? Okay, and then that's not what they want to do. Online, I feel like it's easier. Will it give me a butt if I drink more beer? Risk of breast cancer? Bro. Real autistics play Overwatch. I don't like the effects of alcohol, bro. I just drink for the taste. I don't like when it makes my eyes cloudy. It makes me scared, but you guys are here with me. Oh. I'm glad I have 4 geese here with me though. So yeah, I drink beer, but now how much? No, how much? Today's a weird day. I've had 3 today. I don't think that's normal. I think the effects of alcohol change Minecraft YouTubers. Yeah. I think just being big changes Minecraft YouTubers. They gotta dill children. I'm here, at least you are. And we're like dating or something. Why did it hit me faster than like... Because I drink 1 soju and 3 sours first thing in the morning on that one spooky jump scare stream about this time last year. And I got like a little tipsy like 2 hours into it. It's 4.2%, but those were 3%, so drinking 3 of those would have made it happen faster, right? Nitrogenated for smoothness. Straight from the bottle, enjoy chilled. Warning, according to the Surgeon General. Government warning! Women should not drink alcoholic beverages during pregnancy. Okay. I love you, Guinness. Guinness, my beloved, brewed in Ireland. Please recycle. How do you recycle glass? I keep hearing people bitching about recycling glass. How many sips you did? I just have like a few sips left, I guess. It's 5:06. It's not like cloudy, it's like my eyes get like black. I guess like it feels like they dull out. Like they're darker, it's harder to see. I don't really feel drunk per se. Chetium. Does drinking beer make your breasts get bigger? What if I like actually get drunk? I don't know why I would. Get you to a bedroom. It's not a trip. What's the difference between being tipsy and drunk? Cause I only know like just being like just my eyes. And then I get nervous, so I start smiling and laughing more. Not necessarily because it's making me do that, but because I'm trying to comfort myself. Other than that, I don't know. I have no idea what it's like to be drunk. It can't be fun. I don't know why people do it for fun. Tipsy is a girly word for drunk. Is it? I thought it was like a scale. I thought it was like you're normal, you're tipsy, and then like you're tipsy you can't drink, and then you're drunk, and then there's like blacking out. Slightly drunk? Okay, I didn't know if there was like a scale. I just know like I use it for like when I'm feeling any effect of it at all. Like the moment I'm not feeling normal anymore. That's what I use the word for. Yeah, that's what I thought too. I get really nervous and weird when I'm out drinking. The first time I went out drinking and I started feeling the effects of the alcohol, I thought it was gonna be like a movie, like in the movies. And I had my hands like just to my sides on the table. And I was just staring straight ahead for like an hour. Walked in because I was too scared to move or do or say anything because of what I've seen in media. States of being drunk. I'm scared, chat. What if I like throw up everywhere and start twerking or something? It just makes me sleepy. Probably because of my eyes. I have to burp. I can't get myself to burp. And don't forget to turn on webcam. Yeah. I'll be sure to turn it on. No, I look rough right now. Especially where my computer is. It doesn't really help. Because of the lighting. All my lights are behind me. There's no lights in front of me. So all of the shadows on my face are amplified. And it makes me look so much older. Particularly like my smile lines. I've had smile lines since I was like 5 years old. Like my face is just built weird. I've had really blunt, abrupt smile lines and eye bags, I guess. I cave in, eye under eye, dark things. Since I was like 5, like there's pictures of me on the wall when I was 5 and I looked like an old woman. I had like an old woman filter on me. Amy is dreaming about being a snail. Baller. Install that circular influencer light over your monitor. I have a little one on my webcam that's on my PC. It didn't make a crazy difference though. I can get like a bigger one. I just imagine like when I get a different streaming position, I'll have a light actually on my face. The ears are so stupid. Help with capturing emotions better? I don't think so. I think I'm pretty expressive here. I think I've tried to use the like Apple iPhone webcam thing. It didn't really I couldn't get it to work first of all. Where are people? They're all paid actors. It's pretty active though. I want a bagel. What should we talk about while I'm tipsy? I'm here, I'm drunk. Yo, drinking party! Yum. Yum. I've finished my beer. It is all in my body. I'm sorry if I forget to like say the thank yous at the end of the stream. I'm assuming I'll be normal enough to do so. Let's watch something. I have an idea. I'm gonna be real, bro. I do not have it in me to click anything on the screen right now or move anything. I'm just hugging myself and staring at the chat. How insane can I make myself look? Like the fucking ears, dude. This is so goofy. Well, thank you guys for accompanying me and drunk stream. I won't have another beer. I don't enjoy getting drunk, and I don't want to get like blackout drunk. My cup says wild geese on it. One sip of beer and she's in depression now. Yeah, I hate living. This sucks. This is awful. There's no issue, fellas. Stream tonight. You mean like today? Like Saturday? I have a headache in my eye. This sucks. Everything's so cloudy and weird. I swear I saw the screen move. Saturday morning, stream tonight. I'll try. I don't think I'm going anywhere, so I just really want to clean my room. A vessel spasm. It sucks. Yeah, it went away. Does anyone want to be my boyfriend? What if someone walks in on this? It's like a new person, and I'm just like drunk and sobbing, and they're like, "Oh God, what a weirdo." Are you eating something? No, I don't have any food. I have some chocolate behind me, but that's kind of yucky. Go on one of the days. Let's do a karaoke stream or something like that. Oh, I sung Country Roads to calm down the dogs in my car. It kinda worked. Almost heaven, West Virginia. The rest. Blue Ridge Mountain, Shenandoah River. My voice has been weird today, like when my grandpa woke me up and wanted to talk to me. It was like, it felt so weird. It felt like I was like squeaking. Like I was like, yeah, like that's all that would come out. I was like, what the fuck? I don't know if I was just tired, but it's never sounded that way when I'm tired before. And he was like, are you okay? And I was like, yeah. And they were worried I was hungover. I was like, I didn't drink that much. I want life or Ichigo Okimia. It's two things that can't exist on their own. Ichigo, if you will die, don't forget to rewrite your channel to us. Or if you're gonna be a new Ichigo after that. If I die, there's always the option that I don't. I don't know, I think about it often if I died. I like to think that I would have scheduled uploads if I knew it would happen. I worry about it if I did. I hope somebody would let you guys know, but I'm not sure. What do you think about trading cards like Pokemon or Yu-Gi-Oh? I have a Goose Yu-Gi-Oh card. And I have friends who are into Yu-Gi-Oh. Pokemon I don't know much about though, but Yu-Gi-Oh! I played on live really shittily, but I have a Goose Yu-Gi-Oh card. Memento Mori. I kinda am comforted by if somebody, or if I made a Ichigo AI, and then she could stream if I died, and made her into like a Vocaloid. The Miis have decided Ichigo Okimia is more important than life. Yes! I know, beer just makes me sleepy. Alcohol just makes me sleepy. You can do hand cam streams and open booster packs and attracts people. Oh, I forgot. I have the My Little Pony card game, G4. And I have some unopened packs. I would like to do hand cam streams again. I just get so scared of the camera falling over and looking at me, or like a reflective surface or something. My jaw still hasn't unlocked yet. Oh, I have my surgery on the 4th. I'm scared, guys. I don't know actually if I'll be able to stream on Tuesday and Wednesday, because I'm supposed to take the day off on Tuesday and Wednesday. Don't be, everything will be good. But what if it falls and I'm ugly? My mom drinks wine all the time, and when she's drunk, she wants to cruise. What did she do when she's drunk? I've never had a parent get drunk in front of me. I've just had crazy parents. That sucks. My mom was just creepy on her own when she was sober. Surgery is already near, yeah. It's on the 4th. I'm gonna bring a goose with me, or try to hold on to. Spill it out. What did she do, bro? When I was younger, my mom would like send me to bed after we watched a movie together, and then I'd wait for her to tuck me in, and I'd end up like falling asleep on my own, and I'd wake up and the lights were still on, and it'd be like an hour later. So I'd walk downstairs and see where she was, and she'd just be like in the kitchen just standing still. And one time I asked her, I was like, Mom, can you come tuck me in? What's taking you so long? And then she like got so pissed at me and got angry and was like, oh my god, go to bed right now. And I just went to bed crying, cause like, what the fuck? And yeah, it was just like normal, I guess. But she wasn't drunk, she was just that way naturally. Allegedly, my grandpa used to be an alcoholic, but I don't think so, because he was always a chill guy. Sorry, I didn't mean to punch you guys in the face. Sucks, Ichigo. It's okay. So my dog's had a dick shape on his face. And she said it's because he's packing white woman, and she was just weirdly affectionate, and her tone just creeps me out for some reason. Bro, that sucks. Привет. Yeah, having parents that creep you out is never fun. I understand. It's like you view your parents as a stranger for a second, and then you feel like a crazy person. That sucks, bro. Sending hugs. I'm not gonna remember this conversation tomorrow. But that was some good beer. It's the foam at the top that I like. Say, because your mom's saying, oh, bro. Sometimes it's a good thing. What, drinking or being drunk? No, she's taken, darn. I want Fruity Pebbles, dude. I would fuck up some Fruity Pebbles right now. Or some Golden Corral. Or any buffet. She's married to my bitch of a father. Oh, bro. I'm remembering shit you said the next day. I think that's bad. Because I want to know what I said. I might go to bed, but I don't want to go. I don't wanna. I'll start saying the goodbyes, I guess, so I can say them as nicely as possible. In case I get worse. Thank you, Arthur D, for reaching level 9. Thank you. Thank you, Everson, for reaching level 7. Thank you. And thank you, Dream Printer, for reaching level 7. Thank you. Thank you, mods. Angel 178, Armani, Arthur D, exclamation question mark, and Penguin Nutbuster Boy for making sure everything goes smoothly. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That was an angry jerk. That's just like white dad stuff. Or that generation. I think I'm getting drunker, like, it's getting stronger. Night night, fella. Paka paka. Oh, if only we could, like, fall asleep at a slumber party in the same room together. It's a shame that that can never happen. Ichigo, get well. I'm not sick. I didn't feel well this morning, but never say never. I know I'll sleep well though. But if anyone wants to give me a card to go into Russia, sure, I'll come. Maybe one day. What did I say? I don't remember. Oh, bro. I can't see, bro. It's so dark. My ears move with me. I didn't notice. I can look sad and shit. You said that you wanted a slumber party. Oh yeah! I do. You guys are all so cool, and I don't have any friends in real life. I start to wonder if it's me that's the problem, but no, I'm just so funny. And unique, so it couldn't be me that's the problem. I'm not drunk, I'm normal. I can drive a motor vehicle. I need a massage. My legs are sore. Point finger emoji. But I'll probably want somebody. I'll be sitting on guard. What? If somebody breaks in? Thankfully, drunk Chico is a sleepy drunk and not an angry drunk. Why would somebody be angry? Yo, you stupid fucking kid. I drink a beer and your grades are low. My night sense has shifted. I see. I'm drunk, but I need to write a report on social studies subject. That sucks. Oh, but we're drunk together. We're like friends or something. And then people are angry when the beer touches their lips. It's so stupid. Why would you do that? In an alt school now. Alt school? That's interesting. I don't want to go to bed. I don't want to leave. But I'm just so sleepy. Essay. I don't know, drunk writing an essay sounds not fun. I'm fucking with my piercing hole. Guinness cures insomnia, note to self. It's just me, but Guinness is pretty good. It's the best beer ever. I love Guinness. I think the Midwest states let you drink in your own home as a minor with parental approval or something. You can drink it together and do a slumber party. Yeah, we can hold hands and stuff, and then you can play with my hair and I can feel like a normal girl. Dobre otro. I drink beer. I feel bad for the knights of the medieval times. They would have loved beer. I would have split one with them. I would have been like, you guys need to try this. I know they had that water beer, but it wasn't quite the same. I'm sure you'll find like a rebellious kid that will let you try it at high school. Or steal your father's. If I'll go to the States, I'll make sure to contact you. Thank you. We're pretty big, so even if you're a state over, or even in my state, I probably won't be able to see you. All I need is you being allowed to stay overnight. There's a higher possibility I'll go to where you are, because I feel the intense desire to travel and go to different countries. I guess I'll go so I don't crash out on stream. I might just have like the sleepiness mixing with the drunk. Well, yeah, I'm sorry. I'm gonna go visit Georgia right now. No visa required. Can I live there though? Thank you guys for hanging out with me. I already said the level thank yous and the mod thank yous. So yeah, thank you guys for drinking with me and hanging out with me. Sorry for being gone. And I will see you guys tomorrow or the day after. I'll be cleaning and studying tomorrow. So it might be the day after, but yeah. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. I hope you guys have a great rest of your days and nights and 24 hours. And yeah, じゃあまたね。バイバイ。パカパカ。